Seniors, stop walking for just a moment. I know you've been told again and again that walking is the best exercise as you age, and yes, walking is wonderful. But here's the truth no one really talks about: walking alone isn't enough to keep your muscles strong, your balance steady, or your independence intact. Think about it: how many times have you gone for a walk, only to still feel stiffness in your knees, weakness in your legs, or that unsteady wobble when standing up from a chair? That's because walking doesn't train all the parts of your body that truly matter as you get older. Let me share a quick story. A gentleman named Mr. Harris, age 72, told me something powerful. He said, "I walked every single day, but still struggled to climb stairs and even get up from my favorite chair. I thought I was doing everything right, but walking wasn't enough." Do you know what helped him? Not longer walks, not expensive gym memberships, but just a handful of simple movements at home that strengthened his legs, boosted his balance, and gave him the confidence to live fully again. And here's the best part: you don't need any equipment, you don't need fancy training, and you can do them right in your living room. These movements are gentle, safe, and designed for seniors. Yet, they work much harder than just walking because they target the exact muscles and joints that walking leaves behind. So, before you take your next walk, stay with me. Because in today's video, I'm going to share 5 powerful, senior-friendly movements that can do more for your strength, balance, and overall health than walking ever could. If you want to feel steadier on your feet, protect yourself from falls, and keep your independence for years to come, this is exactly where you need to start. Now, let's begin. Movement number 1. Seated leg lifts. Alright, let's start with the very first movement, seated leg lifts. Now, don't let the simplicity of this fool you. This gentle exercise can be life-changing for seniors. Here's how you do it: sit tall in a sturdy chair with both feet flat on the ground. Slowly extend one leg forward until it's straight, hold it there for 3 to 5 seconds, and then lower it back down. Then switch to the other leg. That's one round. Aim for about 10 to 15 lifts on each side. Now I will tell you how it works. Walking mostly uses your calves and hips, but seated leg lifts strengthen the quadriceps, the big muscles at the front of your thighs. These muscles are like the brakes and engines of your legs. They help you stand up from a chair, climb stairs, and even prevent falls by catching you if you stumble. When these muscles weaken with age, simple tasks like getting out of bed or stepping onto a bus become a struggle. But by doing this movement daily, you train those muscles without putting stress on your knees or back. Let me tell you about Mary, a 68-year-old grandmother. She loved walking in the park but noticed she had to grab onto the rail every time she climbed the stairs at her church. She thought, maybe this is just aging. But after adding seated leg lifts to her routine, within weeks she noticed her legs felt stronger, and she could climb those stairs without holding on. The smile on her face when she realized her independence was coming back, that's the real magic of this movement. Now I want to ask you, have you ever struggled to get up from a low chair, or felt your legs trembling when you stood for too long? If so, seated leg lifts might just be the simple fix you've been looking for. Would you be willing to try 10 of these today, right after this video? Movement 2, wall push-ups, strength without the strain. Now, let's move to the second movement, wall push-ups. Don't worry, we're not talking about the tough floor push-ups you see athletes doing. This version is gentle, joint-friendly, and designed perfectly for seniors. Here's how you do it: stand facing a wall, about an arm's length away. Place your hands flat on the wall at chest level, shoulder width apart. Slowly bend your elbows and lean your body toward the wall, keeping your back straight. Then push yourself back to the starting position. Try doing this 10 to 15 times. Walking does little for the upper body, but your arms, shoulders, and chest are just as important as your legs. Wall push-ups strengthen the chest, shoulders, and triceps while also engaging your core. This strength is crucial for everyday tasks like pushing open a heavy door, carrying groceries, or even getting yourself up from a bed. Unlike regular push-ups, which can put pressure on your wrists and back, wall push-ups are safe, controlled, and gentle on the joints. Yet they still give your muscles the workout they need to stay active and useful. I once met a man named Robert, age 74, who told me something interesting. He said, "I can walk for an hour, but I still struggle to carry my groceries from the car." That's when I introduced him to wall push-ups. At first, he could barely do 5. But within a few weeks, he was doing 15 with ease. The best part? He proudly told me, "I carried 2 bags in each hand last week without stopping. For the first time in years, I felt strong again." That's the kind of transformation this simple movement can bring. Now let me ask you, have you ever noticed your arms or shoulders feeling weaker than before? Do you sometimes struggle to push yourself up from bed or push open a door? Wall push-ups could be your answer. Would you be willing to stand up and try just 5 of these right now with me? Movement number 3. Sit to stand, chair squats, the independence exercise. Now we come to one of the most powerful movements for seniors, the sit to stand, also known as chair squats. This one looks so simple that many people ignore it, but it might be the single most important exercise you'll ever do at home. Here's how you do it: sit on the edge of a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Cross your arms over your chest, or let them hang naturally. Now, press through your heels, stand up slowly without using your hands, and then sit back down under control. That's 1 repetition. Try this for 8 to 12 reps, and don't rush. Go slow and steady. Now I will tell you how it works. Think about how many times a day you sit and stand, getting out of bed, rising from the sofa, standing up from the dining table. This one movement trains your thighs, hips, glutes, and core all at once. More importantly, it mimics a real-life action that's essential for independence. Seniors who can perform sit-to-stand movements easily are more likely to live independently longer, because it directly translates to strength for daily life. It also strengthens the muscles that protect your hips and knees from injury, while improving balance and stability. I remember meeting a lovely lady named Linda, age 79. She told me, "I can walk just fine, but I feel embarrassed when I need help getting up from a low chair or the couch." She thought she was losing her independence. When I introduced her to sit-to-stand exercises, she could only manage 3 at first. But she kept practicing. Within a month, she proudly told me she could stand up from her sofa without holding on to anything. The sparkle in her eyes when she said, "I don't need to call my daughter for help anymore," was priceless. That's the power of this simple movement. So let me ask you, have you ever felt that little struggle when standing up from a chair or sofa, as if your legs weren't strong enough? Wouldn't it feel amazing to rise with ease and confidence every time, without needing someone's hand? The sit-to-stand is your ticket to keeping that independence alive. Movement number 4. Heel-to-toe walk, the balance builder. Now, let's move to the 4th movement, one that looks so simple but can protect you from one of the biggest dangers seniors face: falls. It's called the heel-to-toe walk. And trust me, this movement can do more for your confidence and safety than miles of walking ever could. Here's how you do it: stand tall, and place one foot directly in front of the other, so the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot. Then slowly take a step forward, again placing your heel right in front of your toes. Keep going, step by step, like you're walking on a straight line. Try it for 10 to 15 steps forward, then turn carefully and repeat. If you feel unsteady, do it near a wall or countertop for safety. Walking is good for general fitness, but it doesn't train your balance system. Balance is like a muscle: if you don't train it, you lose it. Heel-to-toe walking strengthens the small stabilizer muscles in your legs and ankles, improves coordination, and challenges your inner ear and brain to work together. Studies show that seniors who practice balance drills like this reduce their risk of falling by nearly 50%. And since falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury in older adults, this one movement could literally save lives. I once worked with a gentleman named George, 76 years old. He told me, "I walk every day, but last month I tripped over a curb and nearly fell. Since then, I feel nervous when I'm outside." That fear is common once a senior has a fall or even a near fall. They often lose confidence. When I introduced him to heel-to-toe walking, he wobbled at first. His legs shook, and he had to hold the wall. But he kept at it. After 2 weeks, he proudly showed me how he could walk across his living room, heel-to-toe, without touching anything for support. His exact words were, "I feel like I got my confidence back. I don't fear walking outside anymore." That's the hidden power of this exercise. It's not just balance for the body, it's balance for the mind. Steadier steps when walking on uneven ground. Better posture and coordination. Confidence when climbing curbs or stairs. Reduced risk of falls indoors and outdoors. Every step you take heel-to-toe is like teaching your body to be steady again, like reminding your brain and muscles how to work together to keep you safe. Now I want to ask you, have you ever felt nervous walking in a crowded place, afraid someone might bump into you? Have you ever avoided going for a walk because you were worried about tripping? Imagine walking with confidence again, without fear of falling. That's what heel-to-toe walk can give you: freedom, safety, and peace of mind. Movement 5, arm circles with breathing, the energy booster. Now we arrive at the 5th and final movement, arm circles with breathing. Don't underestimate this one. It may look simple, but this gentle movement opens up your chest, strengthens your shoulders, improves circulation, and fills your body with fresh oxygen. It's not just exercise, it's therapy for your body and your mind. Here's how you do it: sit tall in a sturdy chair, or stand with your feet hip-width apart. Extend your arms straight out to the sides, like the letter T. Slowly make small circles forward, breathing in as you move. After 10 to 15 seconds, switch directions, making circles backward, breathing out slowly. Do this for 3 to 4 rounds, always keeping your breathing deep and steady. And remember, it's not about speed, it's about control and rhythm. As we age, many of us lose flexibility in the shoulders and chest. This leads to a hunched back, shallow breathing, and even fatigue. Arm circles gently stretch and strengthen the shoulder muscles, improve posture, and open up the lungs. When paired with deep breathing, they increase oxygen flow, reduce stress, and give a burst of energy. Walking may help the legs and heart, but it doesn't expand the chest or release tightness in the shoulders. This movement fills that gap. It refreshes your upper body and teaches your lungs to work efficiently again. I remember meeting Grace, a 70-year-old retired teacher. She told me, "I feel tired all the time, even though I walk every morning. My back feels stiff, and I breathe so shallowly." I introduced her to arm circles with breathing. At first, she laughed, "This looks too easy." But after just a few sessions, she noticed something amazing. She told me, "I feel lighter, like my chest has opened up. My energy lasts longer through the day." What she really discovered was that by moving her shoulders and breathing deeply, she was waking up her entire body. Improves posture and prevents rounded shoulders. Increases lung capacity for better oxygen flow. Relieves stiffness in the neck, shoulders, and upper back. Boosts energy and reduces stress instantly. Every circle you draw with your arms is like unlocking a tight joint, opening space for breath, and renewing your body with fresh energy. And the breathing? It's like telling your brain, relax, heal, and thrive. Now let me ask you, have you ever felt out of breath too quickly, even while doing something simple? Do you carry tension in your shoulders or feel tired during the day? Imagine if just a few minutes of mindful movement could refresh your body and fill you with energy again. That's exactly what arm circles with breathing can do. It's like giving your body a fresh morning breeze, no matter what time of day it is. And there you have it, my friends, 5 simple yet powerful movements you can do right at home that do even more for your strength, balance, and health than walking alone. Remember, small steps done daily bring big changes over time. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these movements felt the easiest for you? Which one do you think will help you the most in your daily life? Have you ever tried any of them before, or is this your first time learning about them? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire another senior who's just starting their journey to better health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, it really supports the channel. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, so you never miss tips, exercises, and life lessons designed especially for seniors like you. Take care of yourself, keep moving, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next video.